Hi, I'm Jamie Stringfield, a third-year psychology major, military science minor from Bowie, Maryland, and I will be presenting my Physio final paper presentation. Today I will be talking about how social media can aid in depression. Here's what you should know about major depressive disorder.
A 2017 study found a correlation between using social media and increased depressive symptoms.
In age group 12 to 17, MDD has grown from 8.7% to 12.7%.
Major depressive disorder is a mental disorder characterized by persistent depressed moods or loss of interest in activities causes significant impairment in daily life.
All of this information is important to know because social media is often used as a way to express thoughts, feelings, and emotion. Not only is it used as a positive platform, but it can also be used as a negative platform that can cause or worsen depression. And this is where my experiment comes in. I want to use social media, specifically Facebook, to aid, prevent, or treat symptoms of. In my study, there will be 100 participants, 72 Caucasians, 16 Hispanics, and 12 African Americans, all within the age range between 12 and 17. There will be 50 males and 50 females, half without major depressive disorder and half with major depressive disorder. Our sample will be chosen from Gaithersburg, Rockville, and Silver Spring, Maryland, cities that are known for their cultural and social economic diversity. Upon being read the APA ethics codes, they will receive a compensation amount of $500. After selected, all participants will be subject to a two-part screening. First being the patient health questionnaire, the PHQ-9. The PHQ-9 has been proven to be an efficient and well-validated measure for detecting and monitoring depression. The purpose of this is to ensure already diagnosed MDD patients are confirmed by our team of psychologists. Once all screening has been completed, we will move on to phase 2, which is observing Facebook interactions. We chose Facebook as our social media platform because a 2016 study found that in 2015, Facebook is the most popular and frequently used social media platform among teens. The experiment will focus on MDD participants' engagement on this particular site, as well as the non-MDD participants. This includes tracking the quantity of online interactions, proportion of replies, proportion of reposts, and the proportion of question-centered posts. We are also tracking active hours since insomnia is a key symptom of depression. After a year-long period, we will compare the MDD participants to the non-MDD participants to create our own baseline and not one based off of another study. Once the data has been collected at the 1-year milestone, we will compare the differences in both sets of participants and input the outstanding factors into an algorithm meant to track MDD participants' engagement, which leads to step 3. The algorithm will then pull and identify triggers like certain posts or pictures that bring. We will be able to track if this makes a difference in the brain at phase 5. Which is the follow-up screening 6 months after the algorithm has been in place. Not only will we be looking for an increase of gray matter, myelin around the insular cortex axons, and an increase in. However, there are several issues that could occur in my experiment. One being that there are several types of mental illnesses that mimic the same brain activity when depressed, so MRI scannings may not be the perfect indicator. Number 2, consistent and overwhelming positivity can also be a factor in depressive episodes and will make them worse.
Late night. Oh, it's a vibe. Let me slide. Oh, it's a vibe, yeah.